Let's do it. Welcome to JFA Food and Travel with your host, Raymond. Today I'm going to make some pork belly, some fried crispy Asian style. I've had it in the refrigerator with salt on it for 2 days now, for 48 hours. We're going to poke the back of this. We're going to take and have some rice and probably some spinach and carrots. And I'm going to make a little Asian sauce to go along with it. Y'all hold tight. I'm working harder. We're taking double and we're going to poke 1,000 holes in this thing. Well, maybe not with this. We better get something a little stiffer, ain't we? Here we go. Now we know. There we go. And we just going to keep getting after it. Y'all hold tight. All right. I've got the 1,000,001 holes poked in this. This right here has been resting in the refrigerator for 48 hours with salt on it. I'm going to drop it in the air fryer, and I'm going to start it off at 300 degrees for about 40 minutes, and let's see how this works out. While that's happening, I'm going to get the rest of my stuff out and get after it. Y'all hold tight. All right. I got a cup of rice here. I'm going to go ahead and rinse it. I got my vegetables chopped, my cabbage, my sweet peppers, my carrots, and my green onions. So let me get this rice rinsed. There's a cup of rice, so it's going to be 2 cups of water. I'm going to add a little bit of seasoning to it, a little salt, pepper, ginger, a little bit of Asian 5 spice. So y'all just hold tight. I'm still working hard. All right, I got my rice rinsed. Now I'm adding my salt, my pepper to it. And I'm going to just let it sit on warm in the cooker. Here's our garlic. There we go. Our ginger. There we are. I love Asian spices. We're going to do about a half a teaspoon of this Asian 5 spice. There we go. That smells awesome. Now, let me put 2 cups of water in here. Hot water. And we're going to stick it on. And I'm just going to let it set and rest on warm until I'm ready to turn it on. So there, right there. We'll be ready to go with that, so y'all hold tight. I'm still working hard. Miss Cindy ain't giving me no breaks. We fixing to start our rice. We've had it just sitting here on warm. I'm going to add a little lemongrass to it. I love these little things. They work great. So let's add a little bump. There we go. Y'all see how much we're adding? Lemongrass to our rice. We fix it, turn it on, and we know it takes about 10 minutes while we get everything else started. Here we go. Let's get to work. All right, I've drained the pork belly, and I've got the grease, some in here and some in here, and I'm going to add to it as we're going. Let's fire this off. We got our wok fired up. Now we're going to turn our pan on low. For our sauce, we're going to add probably a cup of brown sugar. And we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of fish sauce to it. We're going to go ahead and add a full cap. So that's going to be about a teaspoon of fish sauce, because I love fish sauce and we just want it cooked in there good. And then we're going to add our Kikkoman's soy sauce. If you wait till the... Okay. 1/4 of a cup. You don't want to wait and try melting the sugar first, because when you do, then it wants to caramelize. Oh, that sounded good. I hope that's ready. That's sounding good. Now let's get our baby tomatoes in there first, because we want to get them busted open. I've already rinsed them. Just got them in the little thing here. Here we go. We have started. I'll be glad when this day is over with. Miss Cindy to be working the crap out of me. Alright. Ooh. Alright. This is what our pork belly is looking like. I don't know how well you can see, but we're going to turn it back on for just a minute more and give it some time. Here we go. My little lovely assistant. Oh, we're starting to hear something. All right, let's crank that baby back up again. We're going to put her back on 375 for another 6 minutes. That's what it looked like to me. Oh, they're sounding good. All right, we're going to put in our mixture of cabbage, sweet peppers, green onions, and carrots. There we go. Put that on in the sink. Get that out of the way. A little bit of something for me. Alright, sauce is working along. We need to turn it on down. My little old pan, if I ain't careful, that baby will get away from me quick. Alright. We are going to add our garlic, our Asian garlic, and we're going to add, Miss Cindy don't like it real spicy, but this usually adds a little bit, so we're going to add 3/4 of a teaspoon. Oh, that's so good. Oof. All right. Now we're going to add our ginger to this sauce. About 1/4 teaspoon to a half, about a half. There we go. A teaspoon. All right. Now, let's see what we got going on. We might need to turn that down just a hair. We might end up going in and add a little bit more of that pork belly juice to it. Looks like we're going to need it. I don't know, it's getting close. Here we go. Oh, that's so clean. Oh, that's good. I don't know if fat is supposed to taste so well, but boy, that sure does taste good. Y'all hear Miss Cindy laughing, don't y'all? All right. Now, we got this cooking along. That's looking good. Now, let's get started. Our sauce, we're going to need a little cinnamon to it. And y'all know it doesn't take much of cinnamon to do a whole lot for everything. Some pepper and sriracha. No, Dean, oh man, that cinnamon smelling good in it. Okay, 1.5 tablespoons of that. Well, that was a tablespoon. I don't know who I was kidding. That was 1.5 tablespoons at least. But how can you go wrong, huh? All right. Now, I haven't added any seasonings to this yet except for the fried pork belly. So, but we want to keep it kind of clean. We got some Thai basil that we're going to add to it at the end. We got our rice boiling. Y'all hold tight. I'm working hard. I ain't never been smarter. All right, here we go. This is what we're looking like. Pork belly's looking good. Not quite as crispy as I would like it, but we're going to make do with it tonight. We're going to go ahead and add our cilantro to it, to our stir fry here. Well, not even a stir fry, our veggies. We're going to add that, let that finish cooking down. It's almost there. And our sauce. We fix to start adding the seasoning to this. We're going to add a little bit of Asian 5 spice. I'm going to say that's almost a teaspoon. With that, and then our ginger. I already added ginger, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, well. There we go. I don't believe I did. That added to everything else but that. Alright. And we're going to add a little bit of red pepper flakes. Can't add many because Miss Cindy doesn't like it a whole lot, but a little bit she tolerates. All right, let's add a little bit of our pepper and our salt. Everything's over here already. Come on, man, keep working. And a little bit of salt. Tomatoes are busting up. They're looking well. Now remember, we cooked this in the pork belly fat. So now the only thing we got our pork belly seasoned with is salt. Cooking it in the air cooker, I was worried I'd end up burning it. If we was cooking it in the oven, it'd be a little different. And plus I was running late tonight. We had some stuff to do. Got it in a bind. Y'all know how it goes. All right. Oh, that's smelling so good. Let's see how we turn it out. All right. All right. All right. There we go. Let's let Miss Cindy taste it. And y'all hold on. I'm coming. That's not bad. Now, if I got my pork belly about right, then I'm fixing to shut this off. All the tomatoes are busted. We're looking so good. Y'all hold tight. I'm working harder. Ain't never been smarter. Oh yes, crisping up. Yes, we are. Y'all hold tight. Oh yeah, that's what all right, baby, meant. All right, rice is done. The veggies are done. Sauce is done. Whew. That's good. Y'all hear that? That sounds like crispy pork to me. We fix to pull this out. I'm gonna cut it up. Damn, that's good. Y'all hold tight. I'm gonna get this cut up, get the camera moved, And y'all can see exactly what we're working with. We're going to make our plates. All right, here we have our Thai basil chopped up, sriracha, and little green onions to go in our dishes. Okay. All right. This is our top. That sounds good. Bottom's looking fine. Let's see how it slices up. See if Miss Cindy approves. Oh, yeah. Well, if she wasn't sitting here and didn't hear that, then I would be really impressed when she tasted it, but she done heard it all, so I know she's going to like that then. Here you go, boo. Now, the only seasoning, it's good. The only seasoning it has is just a little bit of salt. I didn't want to season it and have it burning for me cooking it for so long, because it ended up cooking for about an hour in that air cooker, and then I had to put it on 400 to get the chop. And I could have probably worked with it and got it a little more crispier, but I'm sorry, but I'm not bad. We're gonna make our plates. Y'all hold tight. All right, let's get this cut up so Miss Cindy can make her plate and I can eat. It might not be my prettiest dish, but I'm hungry and the food's good. Oh yeah, that's the way crispy pork is supposed to be. Oh man, maybe I should have turned it over and cut it the other way, upside down. But we're gonna get it like this. Might not be pretty, but oops. So sorry. Let's turn it over. See if it cuts any better. There we go. You know how Miss Cindy is. She's a prude. She only wants to eat good looking food. If it ain't good looking, she don't really want it. I'll be like, if it tastes good, I want it. Man, look how juicy that is. And it's not a chewy skin either. This is a crispy pork. So that's as good as it's gonna get. Alright, y'all hold tight. We're gonna have Sorry. Y'all hold tight. I'm working hard. Miss Cindy better hurry up and get over here and make her plate and get this, because if not, I'm gonna have it all. Y'all have a blessed night. It was